Hey team, so I wanted to make a video today about reaching out to our white lines. What are white lines? White lines are when people have turned off and they're not placing their order. And so we want to reach out to them and welcome them back to Plexus. Give them a second chance at Plexus. Give them that opportunity to try again. When you are looking at your reports, you're going to go look at reports, you're going to go to detailed genealogy, and you're going to be able to see your organization, your team, right? You're going to see, hopefully you're going to see green lines, which are your new ambassadors who've just joined you. And then you're going to see blue lines, which are your ambassadors who either have a convenience order set up and they are set for success. They're going to be having an order come this month, and or they're blue because they've already ordered this month. And then you're going to have the white lines, the people that have not ordered maybe in a month or two or more, and they don't have their convenience order to go. They don't have it set up. So if you don't have any white lines, yay for you, good, but you will at some point. It's part of our business. People leave, but it's so awesome when we get them to come back and see that they need to give Plexus a more of a try. Like maybe they didn't try it long enough. Maybe they quit right before their miracle was supposed to happen. They thought it was a quick fix. It's our job to educate them and help them see that they can come back and that we will accept them with loving arms and help them have more success this time. So when you're starting to work on white lines, I always tell people, start out first with prayer. Pray for those people, pray for your team, pray for the ones that need to come back, that they'll see this opportunity, their heart will be open and receptive to give Plexus a second chance. Start with some positive affirmations, say out loud, I have a gift that my friend needs. My friend wants what I have. My friend knows, needs to know that I care about them. My friend's heart is open and willing to consider giving Plexus a second chance. Okay, say those things so that you believe it in your mind and that your mindset is good when you go to message or pick up the phone to call them. Don't go into it just hoping like, oh, maybe they'll say yes. Go into it really believing that they're going to say yes. Expect a yes, not a no. All right, so, I want to talk about just some misconceptions that people have had about working white lines, and even myself too in the beginning, had kind of a negative connotation sometimes with white lines. I know sometimes people think, well, working on your white lines, that's all about you, right? You just want to rank up, and so you're going to go after those people that quit so that you can promote, and that's really not it. You guys, when you think about it, when you're reaching out to people who've turned off and they come back, let's say, yes, that person is worth another 5 points, helping you get closer to maybe gold or whatever rank you're trying to get to, but it's not like a whole lot, right? I mean, you would need a lot of white lines if you're far away from a rank to rank up, but it's not about that. It's not about, being closer to rank up or getting an extra, almost $15, right? Pay points are worth $3 each. So it's not like that's the main goal here. There's a little benefit to you personally if you have white lines come back on. It's true, we can't deny that. But truly the biggest thing is for them. The benefit of them coming back on is that they are getting back on our life-changing products. They are getting a second chance at maybe they need the financial opportunity. If it changed someone's life for their health and or their finances, that's way bigger of a deal for them than it is for you. So always go at, working on your white lines, coming from a place of helping that person. Make it more about them than about you, and you'll have success. So, some misconceptions we've had in the past, number one, misconceptions, is, you want to get them on this month and you hope they stay on, right? Because nobody wants a 1 month wonder. I like that term, 1 month wonder, right? Where they just came on for 1 month and then they're off again the next month. That's super frustrating for everyone. Most of all them, because they're truly not giving it time to heal their gut. And that's what our products do. So sometimes people hesitate to reach out to white lines because, they're like, what if, they just don't come back on, or they're going to tell me no. Nobody likes to be told no. But truly, if you will do this, if you'll take the time to do it and let them know that you're caring more about them than you, then they'll see that. They'll see your authenticity. Let's see. Sometimes people don't reach out to people because they're afraid they might turn off. Have you ever been that way? Like, okay, I'm getting close to ranking up and I'm not going to reach out to them because what if they turn off, right? But really, all along their journey, you want to be reaching out to them and showing them that you care and that you're here to help them. So, I always say, like, when you have a new ambassador, reach out 4 times, 4 touches in the first month, and keep reaching out to them. Make sure they are aware of their new products that we have out. Okay, so those are the past learning moments. Number 2, develop a new attitude regarding white lines before they start and when they have, or when they're coming back, but hopefully when you have a new ambassador, you're having the talk, okay? But also at the same time, if they've been off and you're trying to have them come back, maybe you never had the talk in the first place. You're probably wondering what I mean by the talk. By the talk, I mean, talk to your ambassador about making the commitment for 3 months, for 90 days. Yes, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee. They hate it. They could just do it for 2 months and turn off. But as we know, so many people see the miracle on the 3rd month, and they're glad they stuck with it, right? So talk to people about what's important and kind of magical about giving yourself 3 months with our products. As we know, like, doctors will put people on prescription medications and they do labs every 3 months and every 6 months. They don't typically just do labs every month or every couple weeks, right? So encourage your person to really fully give it that 90-day effect, taking your products consistently every day for 3 to 6 months. And that way, then you're going to see the changes and the results. So have that talk with them, especially when they're coming back, if they've been off, if like they're the type of ambassador, not the type, but that this is what's happened. Maybe they've just been on for 1 month and they quit. Explain to them, like, this time really, let's commit to 90 days. No more 1 month wonders, right? Okay. And always, always get 3 ways to contact them, several ways. Phone calls, phone number, we need their phone number. You're going to be able to contact them on Facebook Messenger, and you're going to be able to contact them with email and text, okay? Always get their phone number though. Because sometimes people like go in and delete it out of their account even, so you can't find their phone number. So for goodness sakes, like, just say, hey, I need your phone number too, all the ways to get a hold of you, and what's your favorite way for me to get a hold of you? Find that out with each person. All right? Number 3, so you're probably wondering, what do I say when I reach out to these white lines? Maybe you've never reached out to a white line before. So here's a message you could send. Right now, because we have our new products, you can say, hey, friend, and put their name, make it personal. Have you heard about the new Slim? Incredible results. They added prebiotics to help even more with gut health. We also have a couple of other incredible new products I would love to share with you. Would you be willing to give Plexus a second try? And yes, I will type these out in the comments of this video so that you have the words to say. But I think that's a great way to, let them know we have some new improved products. We have more that I want to share with you. In other words, I want to have a conversation with you. I want to talk to you about this. And then lastly, would you be willing to give Plexus a second try? So I've had some pretty good results with that, and I really encourage you to phrase it that way. If you haven't, if you have already messaged them recently, you've already been working on some white lines, and you're not really getting much of a response, then go to a voice message. Send them a voice message. Let them hear the passion in your voice, the caring tone in your voice, and sometimes that will cause them to connect with you as well. The third way to reach out to a white line, especially if you're not hearing back, is to call them on the phone. I know it sounds old-fashioned and kind of dorky maybe, but it works. They hear the sound of your voice. They know that you care. Now, some of you are already thinking, well, but they're not going to answer their phone, so I'm just going to hang up. No, leave them a voicemail. Definitely leave them a voicemail. Make it short and sweet. Don't go into the whole thing. Just say, hey, I've been trying to connect with you. Give me a call back. I really want to talk to you. You don't even have to say it's about Plexus. Just say I want to talk to you. And then as soon as you're done with the voicemail, I encourage you to text them. And here's what I encourage you to say in the text. Hey, I've just been trying to connect with you. Not just say, hey, I've been trying to connect with you. I left you a voicemail. Let me know when you have just 10 minutes to chat. Okay? So just leave that little voicemail and then, text. Because what happens is some people like myself, get busy, we're blue personality, we forget. We don't always listen to our voice messages. That's probably the worst way to get a hold of me, is to leave me a voice message. So I actually like it when people text me and say, hey, I left you a voice message, because it's just another way of reminding me to check my messages and to get back with that person. So go ahead and text them too. It's not too much. Number 4, have that phone conversation. How do we have the phone conversation? What do we say? The key to this is truly making it about them, not about you. You know, you want to be a good listener. You want to hear their heart. You want to hear their struggles. You want to hear what the issue was with plexus, why they turned off in the first place. Is it personal stuff going on? Is it a problem with the product? Did it not go well? Do we need to mix it up? Do we need to change it up? Listen to what they have to say. Don't do all the talking. Listen with a sincere heart. Okay, if you're level 1, you're reaching out to level 1s. Hopefully, I always recommend reaching out to your ones that you personally sponsored first. And always ask permission to reach out to a level 2 or 3 or down the line. If that person's sponsor is not active, they're not turned on, they're not ordering, they're not doing the business, then by all means, reach down, because they need your support. They need someone to care. So let them know that you're here for them. All right, so say you have it turned off, hold on a second. Say you have a level 1 who's been off for a long time. Okay, so you could say, hey, I've had you on my heart. I feel like maybe I let you down. Okay, before I finish reading this message, it's really important that sometimes you have to apologize, even if you don't really feel like you did anything wrong, even if you feel like you did a good job following up, you did a good job reaching out to them, trying to help them. Go ahead and apologize anyway, because that will touch to their emotions, and they will realize, okay, this person really, is trying and wants to help me, and they'll probably be like, she really did a good job. I just probably needed to do a better job of being consistent and taking the products, or whatever the thing was, right? So that will tug at their heart, so that they'll be more inclined to reach out to you, because you're basically apologizing. Kind of like when you reach out to a prospect and you say, hey, I hope I'm not bugging you. I hope you don't think I'm pushy. That works really well on prospects. This works really well on your white lines, saying, I feel bad. Maybe I let you down. Maybe I didn't check in with you as much as I should have, right? So that's going to cause them to be more inclined to get back with you and tell you, no, you did a great job. It wasn't you, it was me. That's probably how the conversation is going to go. So this is the message you're going to send. I have had you on my heart. I feel like maybe I let you down, not checking in with you as much as I should have. I want to help you troubleshoot, or another word you could use is solve why your plexus journey has taken a break. So I'm going to repeat that line. I want to help you solve why your plexus journey has taken a break. I really like that word, taken a break, not why you quit plexus or why you stopped ordering. That sounds like we're nagging, right? But if we say, find out why, or troubleshoot why, or help you solve why your plexus journey has taken a break. Do you guys see the power in those words? You're saying, it's a break. You're going to come back, right? You're assuming they're going to come back. They were just on this little vacation. Okay, so I love those words. And then say, will you allow me to do that with you now? So in other words, you're asking them for permission. Can we figure out what went wrong? Can we figure out why you took a vacation, why you took a break from plexus? Let's work on that right now so that you can have success this time. That's what you're doing. You're planting that seed in their head that they're going to have success this time. Okay, if they've been off just a month or two, like they've been consistently taking it and all of a sudden they stopped and they didn't order last month, so you're just reaching out to them and you're like, hey, what's going on? You would say something like this, hey, just wanted to check in with you, see how it's going with your plexus products. Okay, you're assuming that they're taking those products still. You're assuming it's not just sitting over on the kitchen counter not getting used. You're assuming they're taking it, right? I mean, yeah, it's been a while. They should be out if they were taking it consistently, but you're getting them that positive spin on it so that they'll just be honest with you and tell you what's going on. Are they taking it consistently? What's happened? Are they completely out, and they need to order more, but they're telling you they can't afford it? That's going to be the conversation that's going to go on. So you're going to find out what the deal is. Why didn't they order this month? Was it finances? What was holding you back? Were you having issues, taking your products? Do you need me to help you figure out that you need to take, 2 probiotics and 3 or 4 cleanse instead of, 1 cleanse and 5 probiotics. Like if they're taking it wrong, they need your help. So reach out to these people and find out what the deal is. There's a reason they're a white line, and we want to know what that reason is. Okay, so hang on a second. Let me get my breath and find my next thing here. All right. I should have printed this out because I'm having to like scroll every time I lose it. Okay, so yeah, find out. We're still on number 4, the phone conversation. Find out what was their original goal. Were they sharing and excited before? We all have had that, right? Where the ambassador was all excited, sharing it, posting on Facebook, and then all of a sudden all that stopped. Find out what caused the spark to go out. How can we bring that spark back? How can I help you better? I mean, that's it. When you really emphasize, I want to help you, I want to be there more for you than I was before. I'm sorry if I wasn't. That means a lot to people. That's relationship building at its finest. Okay? If maybe it was the products, maybe they need to change their routine, maybe they need to change the products they're on, maybe they need to try our new products. Maybe they were taking it wrong. Like I said, recommend the new, absolutely. Finances. Would you want to get the products for cheaper? Ask them that. I mean, if that's the reason they turned off, they never tried sharing it before, maybe they should just share it with some friends and family and they can get it cheaper and the cost won't be an issue anymore. Maybe you never shared that with them before. Maybe they're not on our team pages. Maybe they have no idea. Make sure they're on our team pages. Make sure they know they have a community of support and that we want nothing more than them to get their products cheaper and paid for and be healthy and happier, right? How do you feel about sharing? Ask them that question. That's such a good question to ask people, and just ask that. How do you feel about sharing? And let it get quiet and let them answer you. They might surprise you and say, actually, I'm pretty okay with that. Sure. Okay, would you want to share on Facebook about Plexus and, maybe it could help you get your products cheaper? Yeah, sure. Okay, if I gave you kind of a magic first post, would you do that? And I can help you answer people's questions? Yeah, I could do that. I mean, you just have to have the conversation. Bring it up to them. If the financial thing is truly the issue, get them in touch with your sponsor. Do a 3-way call. Do a Zoom. Whatever you need to do. Help them see that they can do this. Help them see the vision. That truly Plexus has products that everyone needs. They have people they know in their life that would benefit from it. So tell them too that you will check in with them weekly. If they're committing to come back for 3 months, tell them, ask them for that commitment. Make sure they make that commitment. It's almost not even worth bringing them back if they won't make that commitment, because the last thing you want is that 1-month wonder. So tell them you'll check in with them weekly. Offer to plug them in those team pages. If you didn't do that before, definitely do that this time. And also let them know about our online events. Tell them, you're already an ambassador. We're not trying to sell to you, but would you like to be on this online event where you can learn more about our products and what they do and hear the live testimonies of how this stuff is truly changing people's lives? Because when they hear those online events, they're going to be like, oh yeah, my sister struggles with that, or oh yeah, my mom has struggled with that, or my dad has that issue too. And they're going to start thinking of people in their lives that they can share Plexus with too. Okay, lastly, number 5, actually it's not last, 5 is incentives. This is June, and we have incentives going right now to get your white lines back on, your inactives. So, let them know about that. We have a drawing going on where if you have an inactive person come back and order over 100 PV in June and July, because they've made that commitment to do it this summer, right? The 3 months. If they're ordering in June and July, then you both get in the drawing to win $100, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. So I'm excited for those of you who are working hard at getting your white lines back, because you're going to be in that drawing for $100. You and your inactive person. How cool would that be to come back to Plexus, get on these amazing products again this month and next month, and win $100? Okay, so that's a great thing. Don't forget to share that. I have a graphic. It's on my team page. Hopefully you can find it. Let me know if you can't. I can help you find it. So yeah, and offer an incentive maybe. If this month or next month you're trying to rank up, offer an incentive. Hey, if you'll come back on, I will give you 10 months this month for ordering a triplex. And then if you're ordering again in July, I will give you another 10 bucks. You're an entrepreneur. This is your personal business. So offer incentives, offer protein packs, give them a few samples of the P90 6. Doesn't have to be a big thing, but do something to let them know that you appreciate them coming back on and you appreciate them giving you with Plexus a second chance at their success. Lastly, follow up. If they're like, no, I just really can't do it this month, I can't, and then ask them, would you consider doing it next month or maybe in 3 months from now? When can I follow up with you about this? Because I really believe these products can help you. Most people are gonna be like, yeah, you can check in with me again in 2 or 3 months, or maybe once the kids go back to school. So don't give up on the white lines. Sometimes if you're looking at your reports, if you had even just 5 or 6 of them come back, or 10 of them come back, or even just 1 or 2 of them come back, it can make such a difference, because that one person who's turned off right now, who isn't ordering, who's inactive, that could be a jewel someday. It truly could. They may just need you encouraging them and lighting that spark in them again that they can do this. So that's all I have, guys. Have a great day. I hope you like my new sign. It says, I love my tribe. So you guys are my team, and I just believe in you guys, and I just want to encourage you that you can get your people back. We have something the world needs. Our products are improved even more. So the life-changing testimonies are going to continue to be even more amazing. And so again, don't look at this as it's just helping you or benefiting you. Look at it as it's benefiting them. We have a gift that people need. They need Plexus. And so we're just the messengers of that. All right, have a great day.